Good morning, I'm Thomas Forster, live at PGA National Resort and Spa in Palm Beach Gardens, where today is your chance to sample some of the best culinary food South Florida has to offer. It's the first ever gourmet pig out at PGA National. I'll give you all the details coming up.
Now, CBS 12 News this morning.
All right, happening today at PGA National Resort and Spa, it is the Labor Day weekend Gourmet Food Truck Expo. Gourmet Pig Out it's called, featuring the finest culinary fare from select area food trucks. CBS 12's Thomas Forster with more. Thomas.
Good morning, Lauren, and as you mentioned, happy Labor Day weekend to all of you at home. You're right, some of the proceeds of today's event go to benefit the Wounded Warriors of South Florida. Now, that's a program that gives assistance, immediate assistance, and financial help to veterans returning home and their families. But today, it's all about food here at PGA National Resort and Spa. It's the first ever Gourmet Pig Out. Joining me right now is PGA National Resort and Spa's Vice President of Sales and Marketing, David Fine. And David, food, and there's even a car show.
There is a car show, but we've got 10 different food trucks offering different cuisine. It's going to be fabulous food. And we've got a car show as part of the program as well. And we have pigs from Whole Foods markets, and we're just going to have a lot of fun today.
Now, I mentioned some of the proceeds of today's event go to definitely a worthy cause, the Wounded Warriors of South Florida.
Yeah, they're a great cause, and they'll be here a little bit later this morning. You'll get to meet some of them. But they are very involved in this program, and we support our military, and they're a terrific organization.
Now, I know behind us they're preparing some of the samples of the food, so we're gonna sample some of those coming up. Give us a little menu delight.
Well, we are unveiling our iTruck this morning, and we're serving popcorn shrimp. So our truck is going to be special, but we've got Asian inspiration here. We've got flower power. We've got all sorts of trucks. It's going to be a lot of fun.
All right. Thank you very much for joining us. David Fine, Vice President of Sales and Marketing here at PGA National Resort and Spa. Now, everything kicks off underway today, beginning at 12 noon, runs right through till 4 p.m. It's $35 at the door, and it's a VIP admission of $50, which includes all-you-can-drink alcohol. I'll give you all the details and a lot more of some of the food that's available coming up at 5:30. Until then, reporting live at PGA National Resort and Spa in Palm Beach Gardens, I'm Thomas Forster, CBS 12 News this morning.
Yeah, Thomas, food and drinks, what else do you need right on a holiday weekend? Or any weekend for that matter. That's right. All right, Thomas, thank you for that. Happening today at PGA National Resort and Spa, it is the Labor Day weekend Gourmet Food Truck Expo Gourmet Pig Out, featuring the finest culinary fare from select area food trucks. CBS 12's Thomas Forster is live at PGA National Resort and Spa with all kinds of food, and the proceeds, I know, Thomas, go to help a great cause.
Exactly. Good morning, Lauren, and happy Labor Day weekend to our viewers out there. You're right. All the proceeds go to the Wounded Warriors of South Florida, a program that gives financial and temporary assistance to veterans returning home and their families. So that's a fantastic cause. But right now, it's all about food here at PGA National Resort and Spa. As you mentioned, the first ever Gourmet Pig Out. Joining me right now is Kathy Casper. She's Director of Marketing here at PGA National Resort and Spa. And Kathy, it's all about food today. What do we got going on here?
Oh, good morning, Thomas. Look at this. This is General Tao's gluten-free chicken, and this is prepared by Inspiration Food Truck, who came up here from Pompano Beach. Would you like to try some, Thomas?
Lauren, I love these assignments. Yes, Kathy?
What do you think?
Unbelievable. This is great stuff.
Absolutely.
There's
Come on out here today and try some of this, and we have so many other dishes. We have the bomb burger. We have Asian pork coming up. We have pork sandwiches and PGA's own white truffle French fries that are not to be missed, Thomas.
And I also understand, besides the foods, there's also a cars show, sort of?
Absolutely. The Corvette Club of America is bringing some cars. We have actually 2 cars we're going to show you a little bit later that are pretty amazing, and we have the Wounded Warriors General coming out from South Florida. So we're excited.
All right. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. Kathy Casper, Director of Marketing here at PGA National Resort and Spa. Now, Lauren, certainly the place to be. Doors open from 12 noon, run right through till 4 o'clock. Obviously, the great benefit, the proceeds go to the Wounded Warriors of South Florida. I'm going to try a little bit more food, but I'll see if I can bring you back some, Lauren. You and Craig.
Yeah, Thomas, I was going to say, try to bring us like a little sample platter back or something that we can kind of snack on maybe when you're...
That I will.
So.
I'll see you later.
All right,
okay.
We'll see you in about 30 minutes, Thomas. Thank you. Happening today at PGA National Resort and Spa, it is the Labor Day weekend gourmet food truck expo called the Gourmet Pig Out, featuring the finest culinary fare from select area food trucks. CBS Thomas Forrester was live at PGA National Resort and Spa with all kinds of food out there this morning. And Thomas, I know the proceeds go to a very good cause as well.
Good morning, Lauren. Exactly right. And happy Labor Day to all the viewers out there as well. This weekend is beautiful. And talk about food, this is certainly the place to be here at PGA National Resort and Spa. The first ever Gourmet Pig Out. Some of the finest culinary foods South Florida has to answer. Now, I'll tell you what, also, it's not just about the food, it's about some vehicles as well. Joining me right now is Jim Campbell. He's a member of the Corvette Club at Palm Beach Gardens. And Jim, what do we got here? This is a beautiful car.
Well, this morning I brought a couple of my Corvettes out of my collection. I have a 72 here. This is a Resto mod called a Shark Corvette. It was done from the ground up, completely restored. It has an LS2 engine, supercharged, pushing 550 horsepower. Took 4 years to build this beauty.
4 years. Wow.
The other car I have over here is a 427 1966 Corvette. Rare combination, black with red leather interior. She's pushing 450 horse. Just a couple beautiful cars here today.
Beautiful cars, all right. Well, thank you very much for joining us. Jim Campbell, he's a member of the Corvette Club here at Palm Beach Gardens. Well, everything kicks off today, starting from noon, goes right through until 4 o'clock. It's about food, it's about cars, and best of all the proceeds go to the Wounded Warriors of South Florida, a program, as I mentioned, that helps returning veterans home with assistance and their families. So, Lauren, you got food, you got cars, you got a great benefit. Definitely the place to be right here at PGA National Resort and Spa.
Sure is, Thomas. All right, thank
Certainly.
you for that live report.
All right.
Happening today at PGA National Resort and Spa, it is the Labor Day weekend Gourmet Food Truck Expo Gourmet Pig Out, featuring the finest culinary fare from select area food trucks. CBS 12's Thomas Forrester is live at PGA National with all kinds of food. Thomas, I think you've been getting a taste as well this morning, right?
You know, Lawrence, good morning. Somebody has to do it. It's one of those tough assignments, but I'd be happy to volunteer, and they actually pay me for this. You're right. It is the first ever Gourmet Pig Out here at PGA National Resort and Spa. Some of the finest gourmet foods right off the truck South Florida has to offer, and nobody knows food better than Donald Young. He's executive chef here at PGA National Resort and Spa. And Chef, tell us a little about what we got going on here.
Well, in addition to our wide array of food trucks, we also have our own iTruck here. We're going to be serving a shaved white truffle Parmesan fries, which are absolutely delicious. And to top that off, we have our Gulf Birdie shrimp, which is a little rendition of a hand-breaded Gulf shrimp with some spicy sriracha sauce and Thai chili sauce. Absolutely delicious.
And you got Vice President of Sales and Marketing, David Fine. He does it all today, doesn't he? Look at him. He's behind the grill.
He does it all. He's going to be out here sweating with us, and we're going to have a great time.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us today. Executive Chef Donald Young at PGA National Resort and Spa. And one of the great things about this particular event is that some of the proceeds help out the Wounded Warriors program of South Florida, which gives assistance to veterans returning home and their families. So it's definitely a great cause, Lauren. Great food. Not to mention, it all kicks off from 12 noon right up until 4 o'clock. Admission is $35 at the door. You can also have a $50 admission, and that's all the alcohol that you could drink. Craig, I know you're hearing that one. So it's definitely the place to be. Reporting live at PGA National Resort and Spa, I'm Thomas Forster. Lauren, you're going to be down here, right?
I know. Thomas is a spot to be. Craig, by the way, was just kind of laughing over in the Weather Center about that.
I heard you guys mention that earlier. I know. He likes that. He likes it.
Oh, we all do. You know, it's the weekend. We'll have some fun this weekend.
All right.
All right, Thomas, thank you for that. Happening today at PGA National Resort and Spa, it is the Labor Day weekend Gourmet Food Truck Expo called Gourmet Pig Out, featuring the finest culinary fare from select area food trucks. CBS 12's Thomas Forrester is live at PGA this morning, where I know he has been sampling food, and we're just kind of waiting for you to bring some back, by the way.
Good morning, Lauren. I am full right now. But anyways, I'll see what I can do about bringing you some food. You know, what the one thing about great that is about this event in particular is that the fact that it helps out the Wounded Warriors program as far as helping out veterans coming back here to South Florida and their families. Joining me right now is General Robert Shellberg. He's a retired 3-star general for the U.S. Army. And General, tell us a little about the Wounded Warriors of South Florida.
Thank you, Thomas. This is an organization that was formed to help these returning veterans with service-connected disabilities and Purple Heart recipients who come back and as they leave the service have applied for benefits, and while they're waiting, they have tremendous challenges financially. And so we're there to try to help them. And the financial challenges come from can't pay their rent, their utilities are about to be shut off, whether it be electric or water, what have you. They need food on the table. They need, for their cars, insurance, gas to be able to get to work for the spouse or the individual if they're able to go to work. They need repair parts, need home repairs. So we provide that financial need, and this is why it's so nice to be with charity events like the one here at PGA, where we can get some funds to help them. And we don't give them cash, but what we do is provide the landlord the money, or with gas stamps and food stamps and so on, so that they can use them.
Real quickly here, we're on a time shortage. This chopper right here was in Vietnam. Tell us a little about that.
Well, this Huey helicopter is what the name for it is. That it was a workhorse for us in Vietnam. They went ahead and when you do air assaults, bring in supplies, Vietnam.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us. So there you have it, Lauren. It's all about food, one thing, but it's also about history, another. It's the event right here, the Gourmet Pig Out at PGA National Resort and Spa. Everything begins underway from 12 noon, runs right through till 4 o'clock. $35 at the door. A $50 VIP admission gets you all the beer that you can drink. Until then, reporting live at PGA National Resort and Spa, and Thomas Forster, CBS 12 News this morning.
I know we all love to hear that, especially on the holiday weekend for such a good cause. All right, Thomas, thank you for that. Happening today at PGA National Resort and Spa, it is the Labor Day weekend Gourmet Food Truck Expo. It's called the Gourmet Pig Out, featuring the finest culinary fare from select area food trucks. CBS 12's Thomas Forster is live at PGA National this morning with all the details, and he's been sampling food, and you know, we're still hoping you'll bring some back. So I just want to say that one more time before we end the show.
Good morning, Lauren. I think I'm done for the day eating, trust me. And you're right, this is a great program going on here today at PGA National Resort and Spa, because some of the benefits, they go toward the Wounded Warriors program of South Florida. Joining me right now is David Fine, Vice President in Sales of Marketing here at PGA National. And David, you know, all kinds of trucks, all kinds of food. What do we got going on here?
This is a pulled pork sandwich from one of our trucks. We have 10 trucks that are going to be with us today. And we also have from the Palm Beach Gardens Medical Center some healthy options. And then Whole Foods is providing some carving stations for us. But it's not all about food. We've got great cars here. We've got live music. We have a golf demonstration later. And certainly everything is to benefit the Wounded Warriors.
And speaking of the Wounded Warriors, we also have a raffle going on where you can actually win a motorized skateboard. Tell us a little about that.
This is an $850 electronic skateboard, and this will be raffled today with proceeds going to the Wounded Warriors.
Beautiful. So there you have it, Lauren. It's all about the food. I am full. And not only that, everything kicks off 12 noon right through till 4 o'clock. $35 at the door admission. Add an extra $15 for $50, and you get all you can drink of your favorite beverage. You know exactly what I mean, Craig. I know you're smiling back there. So there you have it. Simply a great event going on. And, of course, the proceeds going to the Wounded Warriors of South Florida. Lauren?
Yeah, Thomas, Craig just sitting over there by the Weather Center nodding. He's like, oh, yeah. So
oh, yeah.
That's a great cause out there and a lot of fun for our Sunday and our Labor Day weekend. All right, Thomas, thank you.